unfortunately, as my dumb ass doesn't actually own an actual camera, I'm actually having to use an iPad mini with Retina display, so you know which camera I'm using for this video. Now, I thought, you know, I'll do a setup video. I think it's time, so I thought, you know what, my setup video is actually my bedroom. So I'll get to the basics. I know that whole wall is bland. There's actually a poster there. Let's see if I can get it actually. This is the one I'm actually going to put on the wall. Hopefully over the weekend. So that one is the Batman Arkham Knight. I actually got this when I went to Gamescom, so I thought that would be pretty neat to go. And I think I got another one when I went to Eurogamer, but then I couldn't be asked with it. So it was the exact same, so I thought I'd bin the other one. So that's going to go there. There's going to be a Star Wars one to the right, and then there's going to be a replica lightsaber there, and then that's being moved to the right, and then there's going to be a poster right in the middle on top of the headboard, which is actually going to be up on this pile of mess. PS4 is not even mine. I have some random ass, I guess, Darth Vader. How looks that thing? Anyway, I actually have an EVGA 770 poster, which probably ruined, it's been there for 3 years. I actually got this. My girlfriend actually got this for me. So yeah, it changes for the Joker and Batman. That's for the Batman Arkham Origins. It was a limited edition, and it was very lovely for my girlfriend to go to get it for me. There's some crappy awards when I did do sport. That was from last year when I did full contact American football. That's when I did football from, what year is on that? 2005. So I was in primary. I was 7 years old when I got that. I still have it, I don't even know why. So, on to the actual setup. Now, this isn't going to be the same. I just have some cookies, so that definitely won't be the same when I do this video again with an actual camera. Hopefully soon I can get a camera so using the iPad. Now, that chair is shit. I'm saying that now. It is terrible. I'm actually going to get it changed. Hopefully I can get it changed because it's so bad. It makes my arse numb, my back hurts, and it's time for me to get a new chair, but I'm not going to get a new one until August, until I get the monies. Now, that's the iPad case. That's just so I can really charge the goddamn thing. So I can just protect the goddamn iPad, take it off because it fucked up the camera. Now, I actually have my MacBook on top of my Xbox One. It was just a neat place to put it on top. I'm actually sorting these cables to go around the back, and then that's just my charging cable. So I'm not really sure the best way to do that. Now, neatly, I have my DVD player. That's actually going to be connected with an extender all the way down to the PC down there. That's the what do you call it? That's the Apple. What do they call it? Probably some elite shit, super drive. Who cares? So that's all there. That I actually got last year. That's the 2014 model. I think the second half of the 2014 model. I'm trying to think. Was it the start of 2014? I don't know. It's got a 8 gig RAM. 4th gen i7 I think, or 2nd gen i7. It's got Intel i5. What am I on about? No, not i5. It's got Intel HD graphics, so it hasn't got actual dedicated graphics. It's only got a... I'm really trying to think now. I think it's 5,000, I think. So, you know, it's got decent graphics cards, decent for rendering, but I don't actually use my rendering. I actually use it on my Hackintosh, because I'm actually dual booted that now. So another thing that will change is I will be getting a third monitor to go here. But I'm not sure about that, because when I watch Netflix, or when I watch Big Bang Theory, I usually watch it from the bed. So it's like, how am I going to do it the best way possible? So I'll figure out a way to do that. Now, these are actually Edifier 5.1 surround sound speakers. The bass is actually down there, if you can just about see that from the lighting, thank God. That only actually cost 50 quid, got it off Amazon. So all the links for all this stuff will be in the link below. I'll just use Amazon links. That's probably the best way to do things. Now, this is actually a Razer Death Adder. This one was gifted to me last year from Amazon. This was gifted to me last year from Razer themselves. That I bought, and this I was given when I was at the Razer bus. So funny enough, I actually got most of that for free. So it's very nice of them. These are actually Asus VN247H 1 millisecond monitors. I have got 2 of them. Like I said, I want to get a third one, but I may not get a third one until I replace the graphics card in there, even though I don't need to. It's just that for rendering purposes, I'm thinking about moving to a Titan, just for the best way of doing things. The webcam is there. That's only because I was thinking maybe doing my unboxes on top of here, just move the keyboards out of the way and do the unboxing on top of that mat. But then I thought that webcam's not very good, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I thought that's not really the best way possible to do it. At the moment, I'm actually on YouTube. That's actually my channel. I think it's open at the moment. Is it my channel at the moment? Yes, it's the channel at the moment. So that's my channel. there you go. You've seen the Golden Glory. If you just click on it below, it will actually take you there. If it still looks like that, I don't know if it's going to look like that in like a year's time or not. So who knows? And that's just my Steam profile with the new Batman Arkham Knight. I'm not actually a big fan of Batman. Thing is, I don't actually like Batman. I actually like the Joker, which is the main reason for all the Batmans. Now, what else should I mention? Now, this desk is a Lindman Adils 2 meter long table, just to fit everything along. So that was it's a very big table, and funny enough, it only cost me £50. It's what, like $70, about that, €70. That I think I got off eBay for like 20 to 10 quid. Got a bunch of junk. Actually, no, I say I've got a bunch of junk in there, but I actually don't. I think I've got comics up there of the Walking Dead, only up to issue 6. I'm really far behind. Windows and C++ code. And in the bottom drawer is literally the mess of cables, just to make sure everything's not on the way. I just need to get some more plugs down there to make sure everything's plugged up, because at the moment my surround sound is not set up because I'm using the Maestros. And that's my 2TB cloud storage, which is not set up. Because at the moment I had to unplug it just so I could have the, it's very hot in the UK, got the air conditioner, which is actually making a mess, and the pop filters are full, don't ask me why. Now, let me move over here, I actually have a lamp. That's just so I can get some proper spotlighting when I'm doing stuff. It's actually very useful. I don't know how much it goes for, I got it from a birthday, so I don't know. My family really respect me doing YouTubes. This is actually a Asus Multimix 4. I do not recommend it if you're having a AG2020 like I am as a microphone. It doesn't do very well, and boosting up with Windows sound, it doesn't like it, it just crashes, it just dies. It's like, great. It's not doing a very good job. You've heard me use it before, it makes me sound too quiet, and when I'm trying to amp my voice it has a really bad static in the background. That is being replaced, so that won't be there for long. It's being replaced with, oh my god, a Focusrite. The Focusrite Solo. So that is going to happen at the moment. As you can see, this is actually a Rode PSA1 stand with my Astra A50s and my AG2020 microphone. It's probably not the best setup because I actually haven't got a shock mount. I do have a pop filter. It's like a cheap, like tinkered one, which actually you can actually pick it up and just about see. So there you go. This is a 5 quid. Where is it? 5 quid one from Amazon, and it's a good pop filter. I mean, it does its job. That's really well done. It's the metal bit, the clip that I don't like, is because it's actually, I don't know if you can see, it's actually scratched the PSA1 boom arm. I'm actually going to piss off, that's a 60 quid boom arm. I'm like, great, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So that's pissed it. Now if I actually move down, I'm actually go into the specs of this bad boy. Now I know I said I'm going to change my my graphics card. Sorry about the shaky hand, because I'm using one hand now to lie down. At the moment I don't know why that's gone pink. It's something to do with Windows 10 that I'm running up there. I actually have a 500 gig SSD for Windows 10, a 500 gig for Windows 8 for rendering, even though I don't use that anymore, so that's going to be removed. I've got a 2 TB for recording onto and a 2 TB for games, which is replaced to a 4 TB. I'm currently running a i7-4790K. It's only at a standard clock of 4 GHz and a turbo of 4.5 because I don't really want to overclock it, even though I've got a H100i with two, I don't know if you can see it, two ugly Noctua fans up there. But this case is really good. It's the NZXT H440. It's really good, it's really quiet, expensive, but for cooling, if you're going to go for quiet, you're not going to get very good cooling, so things get pretty hot. I mean, that idles at about 30, 36, 38, and upon boot up it's at probably about 42, so it doesn't really cool very well down. I think it could be the thermal paste I was using. It was a very old thermal paste that I just reused. Oh no, sorry, it's a stock thermal paste, which I need to replace, which I'm going to. I actually have the GTX 970. This, even though people are complaining it's not a 4 gig card, it's a 3.5, even though it's advertised as 4, it's actually a really great fucking card. This is the MSI version. I am thinking about changing it to a Titan X, or whatever they announce in October, but I haven't decided yet, because I'm thinking about getting the Apple Watch, and then getting a bigger SSD. So that's the plan, really. I haven't really planned it too much. Now these lights I actually got off their X Source, and I got it off Amazon. I believe they cost me £15, £14, so they're not too expensive. So that's why I was kind of happy to get them. I mean, there is a remote it comes with. Most people get these ones because they're cheap and they're very reliable. At the moment, I believe the thing's probably fallen down, so when I go change it to red. Oh no, it's changed to red, so I mean, I can choose whatever colour I want. I've got purple, which actually looks pretty neat with the setup. the moment I've got really red curtains and they're very black and grey. So I thought anything red would go, or like bland. So that's the white. Oh, trying to focus. Is it going to focus? There we go. So that's the white. That's it with the red. I didn't think the red really brightened up, but because I've got everything here green, I thought green was really the best suit for it. That's more the blue. Oh, and then boom, green. And then you got the blue there. But that didn't really go, so I usually just keep it green. It's usually the best way I look good for it because it looks very nice. Now, like I said, everything. Oh, actually, no, I forgot. Now, I actually have this TV. This is what the Xbox was plugged into. It's a 32-inch, but bearing in mind to play my games, I'm trying to sit down at this angle like that. Yeah, do that tint where it goes all purpley and Scooby doesn't look right. So that will be replaced sometime in the future. I probably won't. I'll probably just keep it because I'm moving out, maybe in like a year's time or 2 years' time. So I'll just keep it as it is. But I mean, it's a 10-year-old TV, so it's 1080p. Not very great picture quality though. It is an odd, probably even 480p. It was like, well, this is what they used to call flat screen TV 10 years ago. I mean, it's that fucking thick. So who the fuck knows? No, it's just to make sure the room doesn't smell, of course. This is actually the limited edition Batman Arkham Origins. These actually go unboxed for 100 quid without the game, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. This is from when I went to Disneyland Paris, Jesus Christ, many years ago. This one I went Ace Ventura many years ago. The girlfriend was my birthday, it's actually a Harley Quinn. I'm leaving that box with two small controllers. One's actually broken. Sensing the trigger with the plastic. I'm going to shake it. There's a bit of plastic in it. I don't know if it's that controller. No, it's that controller. So that one's going to let all loose. That's what came to the Xbox afterwards. That was that one. These are my brother's PS4 games. I don't play PS4. My girlfriend does. That's why she's Batman Arkham Knight. It seems to run pretty well on PS4. Terrible. Then I've got my Blu-ray edition from Xbox. Do have Halo box stuff with cool. Destiny, which I've shown a little bit on my channel, and then the PC cases that we do. So that's all. Done that, We'll move on to the combo So, this is actually my current setup. I just stepped out. So,